Afternoon, folks. My name is Emily Humbert, and we are here broadcasting live at the Provincial Volleyball Championships. We are here to witness the 18U Women Division II Provincial Championships. Playing today is the Macklin Rage against the Regina QCVC Royal Black. We see the teams high-fiving and heading to their respective spots on the court. A little background about these teams. We see the Macklin Rage come in seated number 2 in Division 2, and the Regina QCVC Royal Black were seated number 3 in Division 2 prior to the start of the provincial championships. These teams had a close match in their round-robin play, with QCVC Black beating the Macklin Rage in pool play 25-23 and 25-22. So judging by those scores, we are in for a great game of volleyball this afternoon. We look to the Macklin Rage bench. Macklin Rage, their head coach is George Tuff. Heading over to the Regina QCVC side, we see their head coach is Samantha Benjamin. Heading back to serve, the first point of this game is number 7, Brianne Oshanik. Oshanik with a tough serve to start. Free ball sent over the net, caught on the tape, but played off the net. And a nice first attack from number 5, that's Savannah Della Soy. Good block at the net. Attack again from Della Soy. Della Soy's line shot falls just a little short. That gives the first point of the game to the Macklin Rage. Heading back to serve is number 9, Chelsea Urker. Captain Chelsea Urker to serve. Good contact from Urker. That's handled by QCVC. A nice tip behind the block. That's number 19, Jenna Hall for QCVC. Great smart shot from Hall. Heading back to serve now is number 5, Savannah Della Soy. Good serve by Della Soy. That's passed up by Macklin. Set to the right side. Nice swing from, that's number 18, Bree Lear. Another good swing from Lear. But that's number 6, Brooke Fletcher with the block, landing just inside the Macklin sideline. Point for Regina QCVC. Continuing at the service line here is number 5, Savannah Della Soy. Another good serve from Della Soy. This ball is sent out. Jada Thomas puts that ball over, deep to the QCVC side. Free ball sent over. See if Macklin can convert here. And a nice high set to the middle is Doug. Good spot for a free ball. Ball is set outside. First long rally we've had of the game here. And that's a big swing from number 18, Bree Lear. She puts it away from Macklin. Lots of good defensive efforts from both sides here to start this game. We are all knotted up 2 apiece. Heading back to the service line, number 18, Bree Lear. Nice jump float by Lear. Ball set back. Good touch off the block from Macklin. And a nice smart shot. That's number 9, Chelsea Urker. Or pardon me, that's number 5, Lauren Gartner. With a nice half-speed shot that finds court on the Regina QCVC side. Continuing to serve is Bree Lear. Good pass up, ball's tight. And a strong play at the net. That's number 8, Shayna Byer. Byer doing a great job of staying clean on that play, flushing that ball back down on the QCVC side. Lear to serve. Another good serve by Lear. Solid pass from McKenna Vollman. And that ball set just a little outside. Number 3, Miranda Ward trying to save it. Lear to serve again. Another good serve by Lear. Passed up by Vollman. Free ball sent over by Fletcher. A nice high set from Gart. Free ball sent over from QCVC. Macklin looking to convert. That's a beautiful shot down the line by number 5, Lauren Gartner. And the first time out of the set will be called by Regina QCVC Royal Black. We look to see head coach Samantha Benjamin taking a moment to kind of try to slow down Lear's strong serving run. Regina QCVC is doing a great job of getting a pretty solid first contact, just struggling to put that ball away on the third contact over the net there. Benjamin's probably just giving her players a chance to get a quick water break, discuss their serve receive, maybe review some of the seams, how they're going to focus on some technical aspects to get the first pass out of this timeout here. If we look over to Macklin Rage, we see head coach George Tuff talking to his crew, perhaps talking a little bit about how they're going to defend these free balls sent over by Regina QCVC Royal Black, and focusing on continuing with the pressure. We see Macklin leading 6-2 coming out of this timeout. Bree Lear will head back to the service line once again. She's put together a very solid run for Macklin to start this first set here. Lear to serve. Good serve from Lear. That's handled by Regina. And a nice swing. And Gartner's able to save that ball. A ball that was set a little far outside, but Lauren Gartner showing some athleticism, reaching out past her body for that tip back that lands on the QCVC Royal Black side. Lear will continue to serve. And a tough serve again from Lear. Lear to continue her strong serving run here. Macklin leads 8-2 in the early stages of this first set. Good serve from Lear. That's a tight ball passed over the net to Macklin's side. Gartner swings. Good swing, but solid touch on the block for Regina. And the roll shot from Miranda Ward falls just short into the net. We see a substitution being made on the QCVC Royal Black side. We see number 22, Angela Benjamin, coming in for number 3, Miranda Ward. Looking to have a bit of a different look on that left side pin for Regina. Lear to serve. Good serve from Lear. That's free ball sent over from Regina. Ball set to the middle. And there's a nice block from number 6, Brooke Fletcher. She did a great job of sealing position 5, making it tough for middle Shayna Byer to get around her block. That sends Fletcher back to the service line for Regina QCVC Royal Black. It's a nice float serve from Fletcher. And Gartner, continues to pound away on that left side for the Macklin Rage. With that point, we see the Macklin Rage leading 10-3 here in the first set of the 18U Women Division II Provincial Championship. And the serve from number 8, Shayna Byer, falls just a little short, looking like she was going for that 4-5 zone on the Regina QCVC side. That sends number 19, Jenna Hall, back to the service line for the QCVC Royal Black. Good serve from Hall, solid float serve. And a back row attack from Lear, sails just long, almost catching that back sideline. Nice to see another dimension of offense being added from the Macklin Rage's side, setting that A ball there. Strong serve from number 19, that's Jenna Hall. Gartner with another swing. High ball set to the middle. And that's a good swing from number 15, Olivia Bosley, looking for a touch, just missing those hands of the Macklin Rage blockers. Heading back to the service line for the first time now is number 17, Jada Thomas. Thomas to serve. That's passed up by QCVC, set to the outside. Another strong rip from number 15, Olivia Bosley, swinging from the left side this time, just misses that back line on the Macklin Rage's side. Thomas will continue to serve. Better contact from Thomas. That's passed up by Della Soy. Ball set high back to Angela Benjamin. Falls just a little short. Continuing another service run here is number 17, Jada Thomas. Good serve from Thomas. That's handled by Volman. Ball set outside. Good dig from Lear. Garner with the set. And a tight ball at the net. Garner's there to block. And Gartner won the mismatch there with number 7, Brianne Oceanic, going up strong. We see number 5, Lauren Gartner, with a stronger angle. They're able to push that ball back onto the QCVC Royal Black sideline. Continuing to serve is number 17, Jada Thomas. Thomas finds a new target, Jenna Hall. Bosley with a great swing from the outside. That's a strong line shot from number 15, Olivia Bosley. Great set from number 7, Brianne Oceanic, to put her hitter in a really strong spot there. At the service line now is Benjamin. Good serve from Benjamin. Fast pass up by Marie Cattle. This will result in a free ball from Regina. Push deep to position 1, great spot. High ball set to the middle. And we see the first swing of the match from number 11, Devin Steinhubel. She finds a sharp shot back to position 1. Tough shot to defend against coming from the middle. Finally out of the back or front row at the service line, number 5, Lauren Gartner. Gartner with a solid serve. Ball set outside to Della Soy. Good swing from Della Soy. High to the middle again. Bosley will take a deep shot to position 1. Della Soy's found, pardon me, this is number 15, Olivia Bosley, finding a great shot down into the deep corner of position 1 on the Macklin Rages side. That will send Bosley back to the service line. Good serve from Bosley. High ball to the middle. Another short tip to position 2. Standing down ball sent over from QCVC. And Lear with a big swing on the outside. That's number 18, Bree Lear, for the Macklin Rage, extending their lead to 16-7 here in the first set of action in the 18U Women's Division II Provincial Championships. Back at the service line now for the Macklin Rage is Devin Steinhubel. That's passed up by Benjamin. And a nice swing from the setter there, that's Oceanic. A back row attack from Macklin, that's handled by QCVC. A free ball sent over by Volman. Reaching back for that is Macklin. They send that ball over. Oh, and a nice shot from the middle. That's number 6, Brooke Fletcher, following her setter along the net so she can stay available for a great 50 there. QCVC is doing a really good job at this point in the set of exposing that back corner on Macklin's side. Position 1 is tough to defend against here. Good pass by Gartner. I'll set high to the middle. That's Beyer. Tipped over. Della Soy makes a save. Lear with her left hand manages to get a touch off that block. The ball continues to be in play here. Set high to the middle. Good swing over. And Beyer looking for that shot back to position 1. Can't quite find it, but a very close shot. That will allow number 7, Brianne Oceanic, to continue serving, trying to cut down this Macklin Rage lead. Good serve by Oceanic. A back row attack from the pipe. It's touched 2 times by QCVC, looking to slow that ball down, but just out of reach by number 22, Angela Benjamin. Macklin doing a great job of running a pretty diverse offense here in the first set of the Provincial Volleyball Championship for Division II. That's a good serve from number 9, Chelsea Urker. Nice dig by Macklin. Set outside to Della Soy. Della Soy gets a touch off the block, but that's handled by Macklin. Set high outside to Lear, who finds a seam. Dug by Benjamin. Strong rally we're seeing here. Good swing by Beyer. That's handled by QCVC. Volman puts over a free ball. Swing from Bree Lear to end a rally. Great choice from Chelsea Urker to find her hot hitter, number 18, Bree Lear. We see another timeout called by Coach Samantha Benjamin. Probably trying to take a minute here to allow her crew to rest and recover a little bit. We're seeing lots of really good extended rallies, strong defense on both sides of the court. QCVC will be looking to clean up that first contact to try to prolong some of these rallies. They'll also be looking for a little bit more consistency in terms of balls that are sent out to the left side, trying to keep that left side attacker in a little bit closer to the court and not as far out on the antenna, especially on bad ball scenarios. Again, reviewing how QCVC Royal Black ended up here in this final. They were seeded number 3 in Division 2 coming into the tournament, finished second in their pool during pool play yesterday. To get to this final, they beat the Swift Current Junior Sundogs in their quarterfinal. They'll look to build some momentum here as this first set winds down. Macklin Rage is leading 18-9 here in the first set of action. Continuing at the service line for the Macklin Rage will be the setter number 9, Chelsea Urker. Urker will head back to serve. Good contact from Urker. Nice pass up by Benjamin. And that's a strong swing from number 5, Savannah Della Soy. Starts with a great first pass from Benjamin. And a strong set from number 7, Brianna Shannock. That sends Della Soy back to the service line. Solid contact by Della Soy. That's passed up by Gartner. Ball set high back to Brie Lear. Nice dig from O'Shannock and a dump over the net. Strong tip from Byer. Lots of good plays at the net here. With her left hand, Lear tries to go and somehow falls back on the QCVC sideline. With that left-handed swing, number 18, Brie Lear will head back to the service line. Lear had a great service run early in this first set. We'll see if she can do it again here. Good serve from Lear. Nice set by O'Shannock. Good swing from Benjamin. And a ball set out to Gartner down the line. A great shot by number 5, Lauren Gartner. She's found that line a couple times already in this set. Seeing that her blockers are a little bit inside, and with the set in the location it is, she can turn that ball back down the line. Lear to serve. And Lear's serve falls just a little short. That sends number 6, Brooke Fletcher, back to the service line. Fletcher to serve. Fletcher's serve just grazes the net. That's a great serve. Free ball sent over from Mary Cattell. And a big swing from the lefty. That's number 19, Jenna Hall. Gartner with a tip over. Byer with good strong net play here. And the dump lands on Macklin Rage's sideline. That dump came to you from number 19. That's Jenna Hall. Continuing to serve is number 6, Brooke Fletcher. Fletcher with another good serve. That's passed up by Lear. Set in the middle to Byer. Byer with a strong cut, but that's handled by Fletcher. Nice cross-court shot by Benjamin. Set high to the middle again. And a nice cut back to position 5. That's number 8, Shayna Byer. Byer demonstrating her ability to hit a variety of shots out of the middle here. Byer will head back to the service line. Good serve from Byer. And deciding whether or not to play it is Brooke Fletcher, but that ball lands just in. Looked like it was going to sail out, but it fell on the inside of that QCVC end line. We take a look and see how much court Savannah Della Soy is taking here. She wants to pass balls. Great pass by Della Soy. Swing from the outside. Pardon me, a free ball sent over. Byer passes that free ball up. Set to the middle. That was number 11, Devin Steinhubel. Nice dig out of position 1 by Urker. Looks like there's touches on the block. Play will continue. Tight ball at the net. Ball sent over by Jenna Hall. Gartner with a very strong swing on the outside. I believe they're also calling QCVC Royal Black on a net violation. Lots of strong net play happening during that rally. Despite a great effort from both sides, Macklin comes out on top in that rally. Continuing to serve is Byer. Her Macklin Rage lead 22-12, make that 23-12. 24-12. Beyer will head back with set point on the line. Good serve from Beyer. That's passed up by Della Soy. Set by Oceanic. There's touches on that block. They're going to call a net violation. Our down official is calling a net violation on the Macklin Rage. That will send number 19, Jenna Hall, back to the service line. Trying to rally her troops here as QCVC trails 24-13 here in this first set. Nice serve from Hall. Ball set out to Lear. Lear puts a ball over. Ball set high in the middle. And a nice tip from number 15, Olivia Bosley. Bosley's been a strong, consistent presence for QCVC at the net throughout this first set. Serving once again is number 19, Jenna Hall, trying to build some momentum here. And that catches the tape and trickles over on the Macklin side. Great serve from Jenna Hall. We see QCVC starting to build some momentum here. Hall to serve. Good serve from Hall. Strong pass from Macklin's side. Tipped over at the net. Ball set high to the middle. Bosley puts over a tight ball. And unfortunately, two contacts will be the call. A carry will be the call on QCVC to give the Macklin Rage that first set. Macklin leads 1-0 here in the 18U Women's Division II Provincial Championships. We'll take a quick break and be back with more here at the Hank Rise Soccer Center. I'm Emily Humbert, and we'll be back right away. And welcome back, folks. We are here at the Hank Rise Soccer Center for the Provincial Volleyball Championships. Right now, you're watching the 18U Women's Division II Provincial Championship. We have the Macklin Rage taking on the Regina QCVC Royal Black. The Rage got off to a strong start in set one, exerting a pretty dominant set win. But we saw some strong plays by QCVC at the end of the set, so they'll look to build off that momentum they created. Starting to serve for the Macklin Rage, this is number 9, Chelsea Urker. Strong serve by Urker to start the second set. Free ball sent over to the Rage side, but falls just short. Continuing to serve here is number 9, Chelsea Urker. She's got a strong flat float serve that's difficult to handle. Another good serve by Urker. That's passed up by Vollman, but a little too tight. Benjamin tries to pull it off the net, but comes down pretty quickly. Urker will continue to serve and look to extend this 2-0 lead for the Macklin Rage in the second set. They lead the match 1-0. Another good serve by Urker. This ball is set high outside. Lefty Jenna Hall puts it over. And another strong shot by number 5, Lauren Gartner. She has such a strong line shot made possible from her setter, who's continuing to serve here, Lauren Gartner. She's doing a great job of getting that ball set to the outside pin, so Gartner has a chance to turn it back down the line. Good serve by Urker. That sails just long. That sends number 22, Angela Benjamin, back to the service line. Benjamin to serve. Good serve from Benjamin. That's passed up by Emma King. And a beautiful finesse shot from number 17, Jada Thomas. She knew she was tight to the net and couldn't follow through completely. She took a little off and it landed in the pot on the Regina QCVC Royal Black side. Heading back to serve is Lauren Gartner. Good serve from Gartner, passed up by Benjamin. And cannot quite get that free ball back over the net. Gartner continuing a strong performance from the service line as well here. She'll serve again. Another good serve from Gartner. She's starting to build up some confidence from the service line. That ball just skims over the tape and lands in front of Vollman. Gartner will continue to serve. And that ball once again dying just around the attack line on the QCVC side. We'll see a substitution being made on the QCVC Royal Black side. We have number 15, Olivia Bosley, subbing in for number 19, Jenna Hall. We see Coach Benjamin probably trying to slow down the serving power of Lauren Gartner here. Continuing to serve is number 5, Lauren Gartner. Good serve from Gartner. That ball lands just outside, showing a good sub from Savannah Benjamin, trying to get Gartner a little bit out of her service run. Heading back to the service line is number 6, Brooke Fletcher for QCVC. Fletcher with a solid float. Set to the outside from Urker. Nice recovery by Urker once again, covering her hitter. Free ball coming over. That ball set to the outside by Thomas. A nice shot down the line. That's dug up by Urker. And taking a good rip on the outside is number 4, Emma King. Smart shot. She knew she was pulled off the net. Aiming high and hard for that deep back position 5 corner. That's a tough shot to defend. That kill will send number 8, Shayna Byer to the service line. Byer's serve just trickles over the net. Great serve from Byer. Byer continuing to serve. Strong serve by Byer. That's passed up by Vollman. Ball set outside. And we see that's number 3, Miranda Ward, looking for that sharp shot. Just missing it by a hair. Head coach Savannah Benjamin's decided she's seen enough, wants to take a quick break to talk to her team. The Macklin Rage lead 10-2 early here in this second set of the Division II Provincial Championships. Benjamin probably just taking a moment to settle her troops a little. Looks like they're not talking too much, so maybe just giving the girls a chance to get some water, discuss how they're going to get this first contact up and strong on service eve. We see Macklin Rage putting a ton of pressure on Regina QCVC from the service line. They'll look to continue that pressure into the second part of this second set. We'll take a moment to look at how Macklin Rage ended up here. They were seeded number 2 in Division II. They won their pool in Pool H. They beat the bigger High Impact in the quarterfinals and the Wascana Selects in the semifinals to get to this position today. We see George Tuff giving some advice to Lauren Gartner, probably discussing where he'd like her to play defense, especially against balls that might be coming over from QCVC they may not be entirely familiar with. After that quick timeout, we see number 8, Shayna Byer, heading back to the service line. And Byer's serve falls just short. The result of another strong timeout call from Savannah Benjamin. We'll give a portion of that point to Benjamin. Coach's point, we call that. Back at the service line for QCVC, this is number 15, Olivia Bosley. Good serve from Bosley. That's passed up by Thomas. Free ball lands just short from the attempt from Mary Cattell. She was falling backwards trying to play that ball the best she could. A great serve from Bosley. She'll look to do that again. Good serve from Bosley. Results in a free ball being sent over from the Macklin Rage's side. This ball set high in the middle. A nice swing. That's number 12, Kendra Bellegarde. And unfortunately, a carry will be called on that front row blocker, number 14, Catriona Deutsch. That will send number 17, Jada Thomas, back to the service line for the Macklin Rage. Good serve from Thomas. Ball set high outside to Ward. Ward with a nice roll shot that lands in the pot. Great smart play by Ward. Taking a little bit of power off that shot, rolling it over top of the block, and it lands just in front of the position 5 defender on the Macklin Rage's side. That sends number 3, Miranda Ward, back to the service line. Good serve by Ward. That's passed up by Gartner. Ball is set outside, and a great shot from number 4, Emma King. We're seeing King take some really strong rips here in this second set. Once again, turning that ball back down the line, hitting that position 1-6 seam, which is so difficult to defend. That kill will send King back to the service line. Good serve by King, causing Ward to reach out and play that ball. And a nice swing from Bellegarde. That just lands slightly outside of the Macklin Rages court. That extends the Rages lead to 13-5 here in this second set. Macklin currently leads the game 1-0. King to serve. Serve by King. That's handled nicely by Bosley. Ball set outside to Thomas. Ball set a little tight. Thomas can't, Benjamin can't quite do anything with that ball. And we see a substitution on the QCVC side. Number 7, McKenna Vollman, checking back in for number 14, Katrina Deutsch. Continuing her run at the service line is Emma King. Strong flat throat from King. Great choice by Ward. She felt that ball coming high, pulls her hands back at the last second, and it sails long. That will send number 12, Kendra Bellegarde, back to the service line for the QCVC Royal Black. Good serve from Bellegarde. That's handled on the Macklin Rages side. A good swing once again from Gartner. Gartner's doing a great job of swinging high and hard and hitting those seams on the defender's side that can be so difficult to defend against. Continuing, heading back to serve, is number 11, Devin Steinhubel, looking to extend this Macklin Rage lead. Good serve from Steinhubel. That's passed up by Vollman. Ball set high into the middle. Oh, and we see number 6, Brooke Fletcher, looking for that sharp shot to position 5. Sails just outside of the Macklin Rages sideline. Continuing to serve once again, we have Devin Steinhubel. Good serve by Steinhubel. This will result in a free ball being sent over to the Macklin Rage. See what they can do with it. And a strong swing from Beyer. She uses the hands of number 6, Brooke Fletcher, to deflect that ball down and out. A great tool shot by Beyer. And head coach Samantha Benjamin will take one more moment here to talk things over with her team as she uses her second timeout. The Macklin Rage currently lead in this match 1-0, and in the set 17-6. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Benjamin is taking some time here to discuss how they're going to defend and respond to the offensive power that Macklin is showcasing, especially from number 5, Lauren Gartner. Potentially taking some time to look at their defensive system and any changes or shifts they'd like to make. We see George Tuff talking to his team on the Macklin side. They look nice and light, lots of smiles heading on over there. They'll look to close out this second set here and earn a gold medal in the 18U Women's Division II Provincial Championships. But we're not counting QCVC out yet. They've had some moments of greatness in this first and second set so far here. So we'll see what they have coming out of this second timeout. The teams will step back out onto their respective sides of the court. Continuing a strong service run is number 11, Devin Steinhubel. Steinhubel to serve. Good solid serve from Steinhubel. That sails just long. And I must say, Coach Samantha Benjamin is 3 for 3 in points won after her timeouts. 3 for 4 in points won. Continuing to serve is number 7, Brianne Oshanek here. That's handled by Macklin. Ball set outside to Gartner. Gartner takes a rip, but that ball's slowed down at the net, resulting in a free ball coming over. And a free ball, looking for an aggressive free ball sent over from QCVC, but that falls just into the net. Heading back to serve. Once again, this is number 9, Chelsea Urker. She started out this set with some very strong serving. See if she can do it again. Serve by Urker. That's passed up nicely by Ward. This ball sent over by Bosley. A diving dig from Mary Cattell. And that QCVC block is there. A team of number 15, Olivia Bosley, as well as number 6, Brooke Fletcher. They shut the door on Gartner. That hasn't happened too many times this set. Beautiful dig we saw there by Mary Cattell, extending her body, keeping that ball alive. Benjamin, good serve from the QCVC side. Gartner swings again. She is definitely a favorite target for the Macklin Rage. With yet another kill, she'll head back to the service line. Good swing from Gartner. And that ball is sent off the arms of McKenna Vollman. A tough serve, difficult to control. Gartner extends the Rage's lead to 20-8. Gartner to serve once again. Serve from Gartner, finding Ward. A free ball will be sent over from the QCVC side. See who she decides to set here. That ball sent over, passed up by Benjamin. A good swing from Regina. Once again, King with a good swing. That's off the hands of QCVC's block. Free ball sent over from Ward. That's handled. Set high to the middle to Byer. Byer with a nice, strong, high swing. She catches the hands once again of Brooke Fletcher. Fletcher doing a great job of being up there, maybe just a little late. Continuing to serve, this is number 5, Lauren Gartner. It is 21-8 here in the second set. That's passed up by Vollman. Ball set outside to Ward. Ward looks for a shot down the line. Can't quite find any hands, and that hits the tape. Gartner will continue to serve here. Good serve by Gartner, right into the position 5-6 seam. Very difficult spot to pass in. Gartner's doing a great job of varying the location of her serves here. Another good serve. That's a good pass by Vollman, nice and high to the middle. Free ball sent over from Ward. Ball set outside to King. King with an awesome swing, high and off the hands of number 15, Olivia Bosley. And we see a substitution happening here. We see number 18, Bree Lear, checking in for number 4, Emma King. The Macklin Rage lead 24-8. This is match point. Gartner to serve. This ball is sent over by Fletcher, and Fletcher finds the court, ricocheting off the hands of the Macklin Rage. That will send Fletcher back to the service line. Macklin looking to close out this set and this match here. Ball catches the tape, but that's passed up. Set high outside to Lear. Lear takes a swing. Free ball sent over, but doesn't quite make it over the net. And you have the Macklin Rage, are your 2019 18U Women's Division II Provincial Champions. A strong game from the Macklin Rage. They served tough, they attacked hard, and they were a difficult team to slow down. Congratulations to Coach Tuff, as well as the rest of the Macklin Rage, on a strong performance here in the Division II final. And also congratulations to QCVC Royal Black on making it to the Division II final, as well as head coach Samantha Benjamin. We'll take a break here, but we'll come back with some interviews from the head coach of the Macklin Rage and a couple of the players. Thank you for tuning in. And congratulations to the Macklin Rage, your 18U Women's Division II Provincial Champions.